Hi everyone, this is the promised debrief for the self-awareness experiment that we started for the week of December 23rd. So if you remember, the cards that we got, the contemplation card was certainty and doubt, the intentional attitude was neutrality, and then the activity was quiet. So the whole thing put together kind of read like this. So I'll read them because they're all short. Certainty and doubt. If a man will begin with certainties, he shall end in doubts. But if he will be content to begin with doubts, he shall end in certainties. So I would ask you to look back over your week and say, when did you have surprises that basically things turned out differently than you thought they were going to? Was that something that showed up in your life? Either in this week or in retrospect as you were discussing things that happened in your week. Or the things that you discussed this week that had happened in your life. Now, the energy you were being asked to engage in as much as possible was neutrality, and it reads as this. Easy does it. Take a light approach today, a Tai Chi versus Karate approach. Let other people's opinions and contrary situations slide by you without pushing back or defending. The feeling is to deliberately let things slide by you rather than on you. So this, I think, again, is perfect for this past week because of so many different personalities that are usually being negotiated, different religions, different attitudes, family members, the world around you. Did you find it easy to stay in that state of neutrality? And did you notice, because you were intending to be more neutral, was it easier for you to notice what your triggers were? When we are really deliberately engaging in that intention to not respond or to not react to things, it's a lot easier to notice when our feathers get ruffled. So what did you notice around that, and in relation to who? I would say that's also very interesting. And as you were doing this, again, we always want to look at, did it bring things up as memories? It's not just about this week, but did this week, while trying to engage with the energy of really being neutral, did it bring stuff up, things that maybe you were not aware of or were sort of aware of but became glaringly clear? And of course, the quiet. Well, the quiet reads like this. Today, listen to no music or radio broadcasts or podcasts. Watch no TV or videos. Stay away from public media of all kinds. If possible, unplug from your phone, internet, all social media. If it's not possible, reduce it to the bare minimum. Choose silence whenever possible. Well, okay, so obviously, it's not always as easy when you're in celebratory time of year to stay quiet or have as much quiet time as you normally would. So I would look at that and say, okay, were you able to find pockets of time? Where you could be quiet, where you could kind of cut back and just be quiet with yourself? Did you notice that being quiet, taking periods of quiet time, allowed you to be more neutral? Certainly in terms of staying out of the media, staying away from the media and the news, yes, that can obviously help. But also in terms of taking time away from big family events. Did you find yourself perhaps escalating at certain times where you were starting to come out of neutral, and by taking quiet time, stepping away from it, you were able to kind of regain that energy? And I say family just because, that's the stereotype, but not even family. It can be happening with any group of people, even random strangers. If you're out in crowds, certainly that can also trigger and really be helpful to maintain an attitude of neutrality, Tai Chi versus Karate, the letting things slide by. Also with this quiet card, underlying all of the kind of sometimes chaotic and slightly hysterical merrymaking of Christmas, underlying all of that, there is a quality of silence and peace, because there is connected to it a sacred belief, a group mind, a large percentage of the population genuinely celebrating it as the birth of a holy person. And so, of course, obviously, we're talking Jesus. But you've also got Hanukkah in there. Like, it's a really sacred time of year in which, and I'm not sure about Kwanzaa, I'm not sure when that happens. At any rate, there is that sense of this time of year being a time of stepping back, of recognizing silence, of recognizing the dark, and being able to be in that period of, if not introspection, then acknowledgement of something sacred. So were you able to get in touch with that? And did staying away from all of the media and social media and advertisements and, you know, the ongoing Hallmark Christmas movies and all of that stuff, did that allow you to maybe get more in touch with that? Or was it really, really irritating for you? Like, did you really miss it? And did that take you out of neutrality because now all of a sudden you had nothing buffering your emotions? So there's all sorts of different ways to look at this. If you would, and again, we're all reflecting it back to the original contemplation card, which is certainty and doubt, which I love that card. It's a quote by Sir Francis Bacon. And I love it because it seems like it's a constant reminder that things are always in flux, things are always changing. And just when we think we've got it figured out, chances are we don't. But if we allow ourselves to ride with it, then usually what's going to happen is things are going to become very clear in a way that's undeniable, that certainty. So I'm going to leave you with that for now. That is the debrief for the week of December 23rd. And I'll be posting a new awareness exercise sometime on the weekend. So there you go. If you like this, if you find it interesting, please like, share, subscribe. I'm really looking at the possibility of doing some live stuff with the awareness exercises and the debriefs. So if that's of interest to you, it would be great to have a comment on that. And that's all I have for you right now. I hope you've had a good week. I hope you've had an interesting week in a really nice way, in a positive way. And hopefully I'll see you back soon. Take care. Bye.